r/AskReddit, what are some random facts that nobody needs? This isn't normal? I can drink and breathe at the same time. The first person ever convicted of speeding was traveling at 8 miles per hour. The first and only 2 cars in Ohio crashed into each other. And I think they were chased down by a cop on a bicycle. How did they know? When you get a kidney transplant, unless medically necessary, they leave the old ones in there and put the new one in the pelvic region. Jumping on the kidney train, duplex kidneys, as in 2 kidneys on one side and one on the other, occurs in about 1% of the population. I am one of those. Wow. Had no idea. At the time of the French Revolution, the majority of people in France did not speak French. I need an explanation on this one. Helicopter isn't heli plus copter. It's helico, spiral, plus pter, wing. What language did they speak? What does this mean? They spoke a Romance language that was a non-standard version of French. Rats will laugh out loud if you tickle them. Imagine mobsters and gangsters tickling each other to find out who snitched. That's why Splinter never laughs. A single spaghetti noodle is called a spaghetto. My dog eats spaghettos. He eats one noodle at a time. Coincidentally, we also live in a bad area that was originally an Italian neighborhood. We call it the spaghetto. Same as ravioli, a single ravioli is called raviola. Graffito. Cello. Paparazzi is the plural form of paparazzo. I never gave that a thought, but it totally makes sense. Helico/helix and pter for pterodactyl. Thanks for this fact. Bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. According to botanical definitions. I definitely don't need this, which makes it so relevant for this post. These are strange times for Berry Club. Strange times. Link. Nuts are just all over the place, drupes, legumes, combinations, link. Watermelons are also berries. I told this to a medium-sized group of people and not one of them believed me. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar on August 27, 1896. Zanzibar surrendered after 38 minutes. A biologist recently managed to make tadpoles grow extra body parts without editing their DNA. He just rewired electrical signals between cells. Did they use AC or DC? The shell is part of a turtle skeleton. Turtles also cry all the time. Lobsters pee out of their faces. From right under their eyes. Maybe it's the housing crisis. And butterflies love those tears. Yeah, IRC, they can also feel and enjoy a good touch on the shell. But why are they so sad? Detroit lies to the north, west, and south of Canada. More than half the population of Canada lives south of Seattle. Honey never spoils and can last for centuries in a sealed jar. Unless you're a baby, you can eat arbitrarily old honey and suffer no consequences. XKCD 1717, Pyramid Honey, link. Because this one makes me so happy and is kind of relevant. Not arguing with your random fact, just sharing a giggle. The paper umbrellas with your cocktails like a pina colada usually contains a piece of Chinese newspaper. Carefully unwrap the white paper tube on the inside of the umbrella and you'll find a piece of newspaper. I always found this odd. Is there a reason for this? Stingrays pee through their skin. Lego is the world's largest tire manufacturer. The Welsh slang term for microwave is pop-peeing, loosely, oven that goes ping. The Japanese slang term for microwave is chinsuru, goes ching. The Monty Python machine that goes ping, link may or may not be a microwave. To clarify, chinsuru is the verb to microwave. The device is, denchi renji, electric range, or just, renji, for short. There's a town in Canada named Dildo. Disqualified. I needed this. NFLD. They have others. And there's an amazing song about it, and other Canadian place names. Link. France's longest land border is with Brazil, due to French Guiana. Ohio is the only US state that doesn't share a letter with the word mackerel. It's also the home of the most astronauts. Ohio is so bad that people want to leave the whole planet just to get away. Babies can breathe and swallow simultaneously until around 5 months of age. The disk of the sun in the sky is exactly the same size as the disk of the moon, and the chances against that are literally astronomical, and it means nothing. It helps to reduce loading times in the simulation. There's a ghost town that's just a tree on Route 66. That's where we get our sticks on Route 66. It's Baghdad, California off I-40 between Barstow and Needles. There's a road to it from Ludlow, but you'll need to double back to return to the interstate. I was born with 6 fingers on each hand and got them removed as a baby. Everyone at my school, including my teachers, found out and started calling me Six-Finger Death Punch. And GT, I was born with 6 fingers on each hand and got them removed as a baby. That's brutal. I would have kept 5. The Irish for freckles translates as pingrine, which translates literally as little kisses from the sun. The Irish for hug translates as crow is teach, which literally translates as bringing your hearts inwards. My favorites are the words for ladybird bee enda, God's little cow, and jellyfish smugaral rin, seal snot. Did you know cassava roots have cyanide in them? They're eaten constantly in Paraguay. In Peru it is called yuca. And it's the thing that gives us tapioca. I needed this so I could tell my mom no, my newborn doesn't need to stop and catch her breath while she's eating. Due to pregnant women existing, the average number of skeletons in a human body is slightly above 1. And due to amputees existing, the average arms and legs a person has is never exactly 2. Birds don't fart but spiders do. I'm gonna need a source that shows spiders fart. Horses can't vomit. Blue is the most common color car for a serial killer. That makes sense, I do drive a blue car. There's solid evidence that for a large portion of human history, humans did not perceive the color blue. Maybe we should have left it that way. Dolphins get high off pufferfish venom for fun. Hey, race a clip of it happening link. They also rip the heads off of fish and use their bodies as fleshlights. Dolphins are the pervs of the sea. I misread this as Barbies, and made me wonder why Barbie would need to breathe. I think I've read that before, they mess with them to get them to release their venom and get high. That's funny. Over 150 species of pterosaurs have been discovered to have existed so far. Pterodactyls are just one genus of them and probably only one species. The USPS flat rate boxes have a maximum weight limit. However, the small flat rate box is such that even if you filled its entire interior volume with the most dense naturally occurring known element on the periodic table asterisk, osmium, it still wouldn't go over the maximum weight limit. Asterisk yes, there are heavier elements on the periodic table, but osmium's molecular structure makes it more dense than the other heavier elements. Licking a stamp means consuming roughly 1/10 of a calorie. In a room of 25 people, there is a 50/50th chance that 2 of those people will share a birthday. Women blink, on average, twice as much as men. No. In a room of 26 people, odds are slightly more than 50/50ths that 2 people will share a birthday. Not that someone will share your birthday. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Female kangaroos have 3 vaginas and make echidnas have a 4-headed penis. The female platypus can lay eggs and secrete milk, so could theoretically make their own custard. Not sure how the kangaroo vaginas can affect the echidna penises, but the platypus fact is true. Removed. Another unique word in English. There are only 4 words in the English language to contain the letters meow, meow, meows, meowing, and homeowner. English is funny, tongue sticking out. It makes them a much higher risk for aspiration, too. Not true. Bookkeeping also has back-to-back-to-back double letters. What about the assistant? The subbookkeeper. Bees can't fly in the dark. They won't fly in complete darkness, but will fly if there is some light. Even the moon is enough light for bees to fly. I've watched my bees flying at night. Bees also perceive time if I remember correctly. An ejaculation can contain up to 16,000 GB of data. Some people have socks that have more data than all of NASA's computers combined, 10-fold. Freshwater mussels reproduce by shooting cum into fish's mouths.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're going to have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.